Hi, I'm Sandy Genovese and welcome to the Ellison Education video series. You can keep track of all your classroom activities in a classroom calendar, and I've got a set of dies here that make it super easy. First of all, there's all the 12 months in a 4-die set, so they're grouped with 3 months on each die, and it gives you all 12 of the months. Then if you look right above that, the 7 days of the week are grouped onto 2 smaller dies. So this set is so helpful to be able to hand make and customize a calendar for every month. In addition, because I chose February as the month that I was going to use for my sample, I use this heart die as well. Now when I lift this up, you can kind of see what I've done here. I've taken, and out of pink and red, we'll see how to, once you've cut it with the machine, I can easily switch out colors and get a really fun multicolored look. I decided I would abbreviate the letters for the days of the week. That's easy enough to do as well. Easy to have all of the 28, or if it's a month with 30 or 31 hearts cut out. And I just use a white correction pen in order to handwrite the numbers. This is something definitely you can have the kids help you with to start. Now you want to start with a grid. And you may decide what shape you're going to put inside first, because how big the shape is will determine how big your grid needs to be. What I did, once I decided that I was going to use hearts and that this was the spacing that I needed, I created templates or guides. So I have a 4-inch guide for the top, and then a 2-inch guide for the next one, a 3-inch guide for all of the divisions this way, and it was just, I don't know, maybe a 1/16 of an inch less than 3.5 inches this way. The guides make the creation of the grid a whole lot easier to actually make. Once you've got your grid set up, then you're going to take, and let me show you, let me go back to the one that's completed here, and that way you can see what it looks like when it's all finished. Here I've cut February out of pink and out of red. I'm going to leave the red whole, all in one piece, and I'm going to trim out just every other letter in the pink. I won't stop to glue it, but you can see how easy it's going to be to create that multicolored effect. You can cut these out for the kids, and once again have your students help to create this fun activity that you'll be having up all year, each different month. So when it's finished, you can see what February is going to look like. When it comes time to do the days of the week, if I take Sunday here, there are times I might want the whole day, but for this, I just decided that what I wanted to do was I wanted to trim and do the abbreviated version. So it's easy enough to do that in order to place the days of the week inside. Then I've cut however many in this particular month. I had the 28 days, so I cut 28 hearts. And then I mentioned I actually just used a white correction pen. You probably have these in your supply closet. And I'm just going to do, here's a 3, here's a 4. It does take a few minutes for this to dry. So once you've got all of these, then it's just a question of figuring out for the year that you're doing this, what day is the first fall on. In this particular example for 2019, February the 1st is a Friday. So you're just going to go ahead and position those, stick them down, and because you've made it yourself, you can personalize it. If you have a student whose birthday is on the 22nd, you can put that on there and put the student's name on there. If you have any kind of activity that you want the kids to know, a math test, an assembly, all of that information you can add to this calendar. You can really help your students remember everything from a Friday spelling test to a school assembly with the creation of a classroom calendar.